Hi everyone, my name is Vanessa van Dijk, and in today's video I want to answer a very simple question that has somehow become way more complicated than it should be. And the question is, do you really need to moisturize your face? And honestly, the short answer is no. Not if your skin is doing okay, and not if you're putting it under too much stress. Your skin isn't damaged or missing anything. It actually knows how to take care of itself. It has a built-in system that protects it and helps it stay hydrated. It makes its own oils and has a natural barrier on the surface. And most of the time, when you just leave it alone, it does a pretty good job on its own. It's also completely normal for your skin to feel a little bit different from day to day. Some days it might feel a bit dry, a bit tight, or slightly irritated. And then the next day, or even just a few hours later, it feels fine again. That's not damage or dehydration. That's just your skin responding to what's going on around you, like the weather, the air in your home, or maybe how long you stayed in the shower. Those little changes are completely normal and just part of how your skin adapts. You don't need to fix them every time they happen, because most of the time your skin just resets itself once things go back to normal. So if your face feels a bit off sometimes, that doesn't automatically mean you need to reach for a cream. Yet somehow most of us have gotten used to thinking we need a moisturizer all the time. And that raises the question, why is that? Now I think the first and probably biggest reason is that modern skincare routines keep creating the dryness in the first place. For example, if you're using cleansers that contain strong surfactants like sodium lauryl sulfate or alcohol-based products, they strip away the natural oils of your skin, so of course it feels tight afterwards. Or if you're taking long and hot showers every day, maybe even a few times a day, the constant heat and water dries it out too. And if you're spending most of your time indoors with air conditioning constantly running, it pulls humidity out of the air and drops it to around 30%. And the opposite happens in winter, when heating makes the air so dry that your skin loses water faster than usual. Then you add all the scrubs, acne treatments, and so-called anti-aging products that wear down the skin barrier. And suddenly your face feels uncomfortable. So naturally you reach for a moisturizer, but really the need was created by those habits in the first place. However, most of the time that dryness is self-made, and what actually helps is just adjusting those habits. So you do not need the moisturizer in the first place. But that doesn't mean moisturizer is useless, because it's not. I actually think it's one of the few products that still has some real use case in skincare. It can be really helpful when your environment is working against you. Now, if you live somewhere really cold or windy, like in Northern Europe or Canada during winter, or in a dry climate, like Arizona or parts of the Middle East, where humidity can drop below 25%, moisturizer can protect your skin and stop it from cracking. Or if you have a job where you're constantly washing your hands or face, like a nurse, a doctor, a cook, or even a cleaner, using one helps keep your skin from becoming rough or irritated. And if you have eczema or you're on acne treatments like isotretinoin or using retinoids, benzoyl peroxide, or other products that thin or dry the barrier, then using a moisturizer can make a big difference in how your skin feels every single day. In those cases, absolutely use it, because it can make your skin a lot more comfortable and help it recover. But generally speaking, for most people, the idea that you have to moisturize every single day doesn't come from biology. It comes from marketing. And look, marketing is fine, but it's gone a bit too far. It makes people believe they constantly need more products, when in reality, the skin doesn't get any stronger or healthier just because you keep layering creams on it. If your skin feels fine, that means it's already doing a great job. If it doesn't feel fine, the smarter thing to do first is to look at what's causing that discomfort. Maybe you're washing too often, maybe the air in your home is too dry, or maybe you're using skincare products that your skin doesn't even need. Fixing those things usually helps much more than adding another layer of moisturizer on top. Of course, if you enjoy using one, that's fine too. Maybe you like how it makes your skin feel or how it makes your skin look, and that's okay. Just don't fall into the trap of thinking that the more cream you use, the better your skin becomes, because that's not how it works. If you use a moisturizer too often, it can sometimes have the opposite effect, leading to increased irritation over time. This happens when the skin becomes less reliant on its natural barrier function, or when certain ingredients in the product cause low-grade irritation with prolonged use, depending on the formulation. So really, balance is the key here, because at the end of the day, moisturizer is just a tool. It can help you in certain situations, but it's not something everyone needs all the time. Your skin already knows how to take care of itself, and most of the time the best thing you can do is just let it do its job and give it enough time so they can adjust to a new environment. Now I hope that I could help you out and that it's now a bit clearer. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Happy skin caring!